So I want to share a little bit about my adventure here. I've been here. I love these turtles. Turtles are actually my spirit animal. And this is Mr. Percius. So I wanted to share a little bit. Wow, I can't believe it's been a month. I arrived at this place, this cute little area here. You can't see it so clearly, but right over there is my van. I did get it running. I parked it in the backyard this time. Just going to show you, I'm going to walk and show you this park. It's really cute, all kinds of little playgrounds and everything. It's in the backyard so I can load up my trailer and stuff. So I just wanted to share. I was like thinking this morning, I've been here a month. And I came here with good intentions, was to earn money so that I could move forward into the next place that I was going to go to. And so look at that. This place has tennis courts. They have these little frisbee games, places for people to walk. There's basketball court, tennis court, there's parking, there's RV hookups. And in that little shed thing right there, it's a place you can repair your bikes, a map of this tiny town. The RV parks are $25 a night. You need water, electricity, blah, blah, blah. And look at all this. They're cleaning this pool, getting it ready. There's geese and ducks and turtles that hang out here, and that's where the turtle statues. See, they've been cleaning the pool, getting it ready. A lot of places. You can bring your dogs down here, but they must always stay on leash, which is hard for this one. He loves to run free. Then they have what they call, sand volleyball. Cool. Different playgrounds for different ages of kids. Little benches all over the place. I'm going to walk down here so you can just see. And I thought, wow, I arrived here to earn some money. My van stopped. And while I've been here learning and talking to people, it's a really cute place. Very quiet, very peaceful. See, there's the geese over there. There's one family that just recently had babies. And ooh, they're so cute now. You can actually see them now. And I was told this little island right here, 4th of July, they set off fireworks, and there's people from everywhere that comes around here. The people that live here, of course, have a perfect view. And then the next day, it looks like nobody's even been here because they come out and keep it clean right away. There's people that fish here, and see the little babies and the mama and their daddy. They're going out to the water. I don't know if I can I make that closer? Let me see. I don't want to scare them, you know. See them. Oh, they're so cute. So this is a very nice, peaceful place to come. This is Sterling, Kansas. So the blessing is I never would have stopped to check out this place. I never would have thought about it. So it's been really fun getting to see this place. Percy and I have walked around this park, and if you go around this island, there's even more, and then it's on the other side of this pool house, and there's a dock. So the other day, we actually saw a group of guys, 3 guys. They were going slowly around the lake and had this contraption hanging off the front of the boat that looked like rods of some kind, and the other 2 guys were, putting fish nets in and pulling fish out. And I was like sitting on the other side, and when they came by, I said, hi, I'm not from here, but I just wanted to know what exactly are you doing? So they told me that the electrodes puts shock into the water. They shock the fish for a second and they dip them out. Then they take them to test them, I guess. He said test them, and I'm not sure what exactly that means. And then he goes, and then we bring them back and dump them back in. I said, oh, okay, cool. So yeah, but anyways, besides that, it is a peaceful little place. If you're traveling through, see the few RVs that are there. The guy there with the red truck, he looks like he's getting ready to head out. He's been here for a while too. There's outdoor bathrooms there. In that shower house on the other side, there is a bathroom, 2 bathrooms actually, with a large shower. They keep them open most of the time, but he's been keeping it locked lately because he's cleaning the pool, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, but it is a nice, quiet little place. I met a few of the neighbors. I met the chief of police. His first name is James. I met a few of the other police officers. They were very kind in asking me what I was doing, what was going on. You know, it's their job to be curious. But anyways, so I'm going to turn this around here a little bit so now you can see. I hope I did that right. Hey, how's it going? Good morning. So yeah, so I'm just really was just basking in the knowledge that I learned in 1 month being here. I learned about this cute little town, which I never would have encountered just stopping here to work at a farm. But it's not even here. It's 25 miles away in Hutchinson. And yeah, so, but I knew somebody on Facebook and she was like, hey, I'm working there, you can stay here. That changed. A lot of things changed, and that's how it goes. You know, it's okay. Whatever. People have their own opinions and people act certain ways because they want to, and that's just fine. But I'm really mostly happy for the things I learned about my van. Like, now I know all kinds of things about fuel pumps. The fuel pump, the fuel pump filter, yeah, the fuel filter, the fuel relay, and then found out that mine had an extra relay, which is what caused the problem. The power wire coming from the pump itself stopped, dead-ended into an extra relay that was put in there. Then I was told that's not needed. So what we ended up doing was I met a gentleman that actually is from here. His name is Andrew Wins, and it was actually a friend of mine in Arizona who started searching pages around here for mechanics, as well as I was calling people. We had actually spoke a few weeks back, but his schedule was so crazy. So it just so happened that the other day he came by. He said, hey, I came by to check on you, see how you're doing. Do you still need my help? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh my God. So after I was explaining to him everything I did, and I showed him the last thing that I found, which was a mysterious black box. Speaking on the phone with my mechanic down in Quartzsite, Arizona, Ken Hoffman, giving him a shout out because he's amazing. If any of you follow me, Nomads, and you're there, he's a great guy. So this gentleman here, they both said the same thing. As soon as he saw it, he goes, that doesn't look right. But it just so happened it happened in his Tahoe. So he did some tests. He says, yep. So that power wire right there, where it connected into that, the power wire was good till it connected into that. That's where the energy was drained, and the wire just stopped right there. Hope you can see me, because like, yeah, the way the sun is. Anyways, so I learned all about that, and so he said I'll be back tomorrow, and both mechanic and, oh, that's really cool. See, look at that, getting that rainbow glare coming right down. I like that. Look at this. There's like another dock here too. And we walk down there too. It's cool. Let me see. I never see any fish, but I have seen people bring out some good sized bass and stuff. So yeah, they are catching them. And then here's a little sign here that, see, what is that? Channel catfish, limit 10, largemouth bass 15 inch. You can get 5, and crappie 50, and wiper 2. So yeah. Anyways, so he did show up yesterday. We got that all taken care of. He wired a wire straight from the main relay all the way back to the power of the pump. Then he assisted me in getting that all picked up and fixed. And then he said, go ahead and start your engine. Well, we also had to drain the gas. We drained out 25 gallons. There was still some in there, but it was a whole lot lighter and easier to work with. And so I'm guessing it's probably about 35 gallons. Gas gauge still doesn't work. So if anybody's out there and understands this kind of stuff, it's a 92 Chevy van, 7.5, 350, 8-cylinder. I can tell you the rest. Hopefully maybe I'll be back in my walk by the time I get there. By the time I get around, I'll show it to you real quickly. But today our goal is to, but anyways, good news is she works, she runs. We took out the gas, put the gas back in, and I moved her this morning to the back area where my trailer is, because now I have to prepare my trailer for this really beautiful adventure that we're getting ready to go on. And yeah, so I just can't, at this moment, I haven't decided Am I going to continue the same way I was going, or am I going to then decide to go a different direction where I'm closer to people, that I know, etc. On and on. Anyways, so there's some other people walking their dogs. Yeah, so look at this, really beautiful. Yeah, park. I think a lot of cities should have this. Only problem is, with everything going on today, yeah, a beauty like this would be ruined quickly. The small community here keeps an eye, I'm telling you, because I've just been here in a month, and several of the other folks have reached out and spoke to me. They remember my name. They asked me, "How's your van?" And yesterday evening, even as we were taking our evening walk, one gentleman that I see, him and his wife walking their dogs too, he said, "Hey, I saw your van moving." I'm like, "Yes." So yeah, very, very happy. Yeah, so it's just a nice place. I mean, look at that. See, remember I was talking about that little place where they do the fireworks? There's what is that called? I know what it's called. They keep the grain in. Silo, there you go. When I lived in Iowa, we had the really big round ones, so that's like multi-use. Very good, yeah. And the yard that I'm in is, you still can't totally see it because it's within those trees right there behind some bushes. But I'm almost back there. And I tell you what, it's just been an up and down in emotions, because I usually stay pretty positive. I do my best. I'm 67, going to be 68 in a couple of months. I walk with my dog. We like hiking, and he walks off leash really well. So him staying on leash all the time, he's being very patient. It's been a good training for us. And and by the way, I'm not sponsored by this company, but I could be. But you go to Fur Life or Fur Pet. Yeah, I believe it's a Fur Life. You get you one of these medallions. It's filled with essential oils that fleas, ticks, and other insects don't like. I had it for Sonja, my other dog, and it works. We lived in Texas because before I ordered it and got it here, within 1 week, I found 5 ticks on him, 3 on me, and then I learned a secret. Also, here's another little share I'm going to share with you. A friend of mine, because I was going, oh my God. So she said, yeah, just take dish soap. For certain things I still use Dawn, but I do use Dr. Bonner's. Anyways, so I'm going to take a cotton ball or a cotton cloth and just saturate it with the dish soap, and then just lay it on top of the tick. Don't press, nothing, just hold it there in place for at least 5 minutes. It will suffocate it. It works. I had one on my shoulder right here last week. I did that. I felt the itch. I said, oh no. And all of a sudden I felt it. I actually felt it walking away. I lifted the cotton ball, grabbed it, and pinched it, and then threw it away. So it works. Anyways, just telling you, those medallions are not that expensive. You can get discount codes. And if you're interested, they send me a discount code because they're really encouraging people to use them. It doesn't hurt the dog in any kind of way. It doesn't hurt your household or nothing. They smell beautiful because it's essential oils. So it's a good thing. It's just something those particular insects do not like. And he sleeps in my small home. So yeah. Anyways, back to what I was doing. So I learned a lot this month, a whole lot. Like, there was moments, yes, I cried. I screamed. And then I got myself back. Those are some of our friends. They sound mean, but they're not. They know Percy and they run and play. Especially the one there that just got shaved, the black and white one. Woo! I think she's 4, but still loves to run. So when her and Percy get a chance, they're like zoomy forever. So anyway, so yeah, I went through the fears momentarily, because as soon as I really try to avoid that, staying positive is such a good thing for your mind, everything, mentality, everything. But as soon as I felt myself going there, I'm human. I'm human. It's okay to get scared. It's okay to stand there for a moment and say, what the is going on, right? Especially when you thought you prepared everything and then there's a glitch, okay? So yeah, there's always a plan B, and I was prepared in a lot of ways. This kind of blew my mind. Especially, I didn't know a lot of people. And some conversations I had, people were sketchy, trying to take advantage of me. Oh, you're just out here, you don't know anybody, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. No, I want some honest truth. I want somebody to be honest and tell me the truth. Yeah, I learned how to start a GoFundMe. I never did it, and on and on. So the thing is I came here originally just to stop here for a moment, work on a farm, get some experience, earn a little money for the rest of my trip. And I loved the farm. I really did. I loved the animals. Oh my God, the baby animals especially, wonderful. Didn't know all this was going to happen. It wasn't a planned event. Never it is, right? But the biggest thing I learned this whole month is that I am more than just enough. Like, literally, I took care of most of my mechanical problems because the few people that tried to help me were not looking in the right place. And once I was directed by the most amazing mechanic, literally, I tell him he's a walking encyclopedia, Ken. He said, just listen to me. I did exactly what he said, all by my little self. And I'm so proud of myself. Yeah. So I've done my own oil change, etc. So here's the outside of my beautiful home. Yeah. And she was given to me New Year's Eve. Look at those nice tires. Everybody says, well, you have to wonder why they gave it to you for free. Well, the people bought it from a gentleman who rebuilt it. So he did do a lot of good work on it. I have a whole list of stuff. It's a 92. He put in a 91 engine from Impala, which they're the same. I'm going to show you the inside. It's a mess right now, and then I'll be doing another live another time, and I'll show you a better view, because living in here for a month, my trailer wasn't, that's my trailer, so I'm going to have to undo it and redo it today. So it wasn't always here with me, so there was extra stuff that I kept here. So the cool thing is, like, this is my laundry stuff, extra stuff that I need, just to grab real quickly. This passenger seat flips around, but it also goes back around the other way because it does have a seat belt, right? And, yeah, so really all that's a mess here is I haven't put away the blankets and all that stuff. And I've got extra stuff thrown back there, like that box is not going to go there, that water bottle doesn't go there, etc. I don't know if you can see back there, but it can't get any more light, any more brighter than it is. And then I've got stuff tossed up there because we got up this morning, my coffee cup's under there. And I just said, I'm going to sit here, drink some coffee, get my head together, take my boy for a walk, and then come back. I have to open this whole thing up, take the tarps off, get the extra tools that are in here, get them out of here, rearrange things, and so forth, and get her ready, get her road ready. Yeah, so see, this comes open. I have this little storage space down here, which even here we've got extra stuff. Oh, what is this? Interesting. Even back here we've got extra stuff. Like, I don't normally keep my jacks and stuff back here. They're usually on the trailer, that kind of thing. So this is the other side of the bed, but like I said, there's just extra stuff here. So it's going to all get organized today, and it's going to look a lot better. And then Percy and I will be able to get on our way on to our next destination. So I'm contemplating on, do I still want to go the way I was going? Or do I want to make a slight detour? Not sure quite yet. I went through a lot of healing this month, a lot of learnings this month. And the best thing that I found out for this mama is that I have more patience than I ever imagined. Like, everybody's always saying, just have to be patient. And this is true. But most people tell me, you are the most patient person. Yeah. The things that have happened to me this month have taught me that some people just are living in their own pain. So I don't claim any of their anger words and stuff like that. I used to. And that's another thing. As you get older, and like I said, I'm in my late 60s and proud of it. The thing is I don't let that shit bother me. Like, I had somebody here attack me viciously with words. I just kept on doing what I was doing. I didn't, and then all I said was, "Thank you for your compassion. I hope that your life never ends up in a situation where you have to feel like you're in survival mode. But that's okay. We all deal with pain in our own little way, and that's what she's doing. That's fine. It's totally fine. But I'm proud of myself because I've learned. I've been doing it for a while, practicing this for a while. Speaking of my coffee, I need to finish it. I got a lot of work to do today. Happy Mother's Day to all of those mothers. By the way, I forgot. I am a mother. I have 3 grown children. My oldest has 3 children. The oldest grandson recently became a father. So I'm now a great granny. That's funny. That really is funny. And then I have another grandson from my son. So I have 4 grandchildren, but 3 of them are pretty much adults, and the other one is still a baby, as far as I know. My children, I love them, and I wish the best for them. I raised them to speak for themselves. I raised them to think for themselves. So, we have differences of opinions on certain things going on in the world, and that's quite all right. It's all right. We can all have our own opinions, and what a beautiful thing. So I want to thank you for listening. Please like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. It's for free. I'm still sharing. I just had to go through a moment, and boy, the best thing, the learnings. I learned some stuff today. Not just today, this month, this whole month. I learned that my patience is beyond amazing. I learned another way to take care of my van. I learned that there are some really good people in the world still, in little places that you would never imagine. You just stop there for a moment, for a pause. And I know that this was a moment for me to regroup my own brain, regroup my soul, collect my thoughts, and just enjoy the silence. And this is what I enjoy the most. Listen. Just, yeah. You can hear a little dog barking way off in the background. Every now and then there's a vehicle that passes by, which is yet another reason why I like to go way out in boondocks. So, yeah, so I'm definitely not young, definitely very active. I think it's most important. I do drink a lot of water. I also drink from this crazy bottle that gives me oxygenated water. And then I have a thermos that I drink water. I drink warm lemon water too every morning. So it's very good for your digestion. Gives your liver amazing fast detox moment. And yeah, my hair's crazy in the morning. And I keep it wrapped up most of the time anyway. Anyways, so yeah, so it's just good for you. Vitamin C, all those good things. So anyways, I think I've shared enough today. I'm just so happy and proud of myself that I was able to work with different people, and a lot of it I did myself. I got the manual, I read the manual, I watched videos, YouTube videos on how to, on and on, and just kept asking questions and asking questions and asking questions, and just believing that this whole craziness would soon be over. So happy Mother's Day. Have a good day. It is Sunday, Mother's Day, and I'm just beyond happy because I've just went through a really fun and adventurous ride for one whole month, and now it's like, okay, now we're ready to move forward. Have a good day. Thank you for being here, and thank you for listening. I really do appreciate it.